So how do you even begin to raise a normal family when your grandmother was the queen and you're, destined to be king? That's the huge puzzle facing the Prince and Princess of Wales. They're on this mission to live a grounded private life, but they're doing it in a world of almost unimaginable privilege. So how are they trying to make those two things work together?
And right away, this is where the balancing act gets, well, complicated. Their goal, what they've said they want, is a more normal family life in a stable, forever home. But the price tag for that normal home? A cool £16 million. So yeah, it kind of highlights that we're talking about normal on a very, very different scale.
And that same tension, it pops up in their downtime too. I mean, every family wants a private vacation, right? A chance to just get away from it all. For William and Kate, that recently meant a trip to the Greek islands. And their ride to get there? Oh, just a £20 million super yacht. It's this constant clash, the totally relatable desire versus the completely unrelatable reality that we're going to unpack.
Okay, so to really get what's going on, you have to look at one side of the scale first. Their very deliberate, very conscious effort to create a more grounded world for themselves. And this isn't just about their lifestyle choices, it's really a whole philosophy for their family.
Royal expert Jenny Bond actually has the perfect name for Prince William's whole approach. She says he calls it royalty with a small r. It sounds simple, but that little phrase, it captures a really massive shift in thinking.
So what does royalty with a small r actually mean? Well, think of it as a philosophy that puts a stable, private, and way less formal family life front and center. It's about them making a conscious decision to step back from all the nonstop pomp and circumstance, at least when they're behind closed doors.
And you have to understand, the reason behind all this is deeply personal. According to experts, the real driving force here is Prince William's desire to give his own kids the kind of stability and privacy that he feels was pretty much missing from his own very, very public childhood.
And this isn't just talk. This philosophy shows up in some really specific real-world rules for their home. For instance, they have a strict no live-in staff policy. Instead, their staff live in nearby cottages, which creates a clear boundary between work and family life. The dress code is more casual, and the whole goal is to create a cozy and comfortable atmosphere, which sounds a lot like the one Princess Diana was known for creating.
But, okay, let's be real. You can't have royalty, even with a small r, without talking about the other side of the coin. So let's pivot and look at the inescapable reality of the massive privilege that makes this whole lifestyle even possible. £20 million. Just let that number sink in for a second. That's the estimated value of the super yacht, the Lady Beatrice, that they took on that private family vacation. It's a number that puts their version of a private escape in a whole different universe.
So, what does £20 million get you on the water? Well, the yacht is 60 meters long. It's got space for 16 guests and, of course, an onboard swimming pool. The decor is described as pretty eccentric. We're talking pinstripe seating, frescoed ceilings, and even fake Greek columns. I mean, it is, by any definition, a floating palace. But their privilege isn't just about luxury toys. It also comes with a really unique platform and a deep sense of duty. For example, they recently honored the memory of a young photographer named Liz Hatton, who sadly passed away from cancer, by displaying one of her photos at Windsor Castle on what would have been her 18th birthday. So how on earth do you blend these two worlds, the drive for normalcy and the pull of incredible privilege? Well, it seems their new £16 million home, Forest Lodge, is their physical answer to that very question. You can really think of Forest Lodge as the ultimate compromise. Sure, it's an 8-bedroom house in Windsor Great Park, but, and this is the detail experts really emphasize, it is a large house, not a palace. The goal is for this to be their forever home, a stable anchor for the family, even after William eventually becomes king. And, one of the biggest upsides of this move might not even be the house itself, but who it brings them closer to. The location seems crucial for building a really personal, really human support system around their family. Specifically, it puts them just a 10-minute drive away from Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh. And as author Sean Smith points out, this means Sophie is always nearby to help out. She's often described as one of Kate's closest confidants, almost like a royal sister, who can offer that genuine on-the-ground support. So when you put all these pieces together, the philosophy, the house rules, the big compromises, what does it all add up to? Are we basically watching William and Kate write a whole new blueprint for what it means to be a royal in the 21st century? So this is the core conflict right here. On one side, you see these clear breaks from tradition. No live-in staff, trying to avoid palaces, this constant search for a normal life. And on the other side, there's the undeniable privilege that makes it all happen, the multi-million-pound home, the super yacht holidays, and the unique public platform. They are living in this constant state of tension between these two realities.
And all of this leaves us with one last really big question. Is this idea of royalty with a small r a genuinely modern, sustainable path for the monarchy as a whole, or is it a beautifully crafted fairy tale, a delicate balance that can only ever really exist for a select few who are protected by almost limitless resources? It's a question that could very well define the next chapter for the royal family.